second graders, Mrs. Isham's here. Sorry this is late. Mrs. Isham had all of her videos ready to go, and then her computer broke, so I had to restart on a brand new computer. So let's get started for lesson 25. We are going to do vocabulary. All right. Like always, I say, and then you're going to say, ready? Grain. Say it. Grain. It is hard to pick up only one small grain of rice. Say it. Grain. Grain. A grain is a small part of something.
Grain. A grain is a small part of something. Grano. Un grano es una pequeña parte de algo.
So grain is a small part of something. When have you seen a grain of rice? Was it when you went to Panda Express to get some rice and maybe you see the tiny little small parts of the rice, individual rice, or did you see it like if on the floor, maybe mom or dad spilt it on the floor? That always happens to me. When have you ever seen a grain of rice? Okay. Say pod. Ready? Pod. A pod or shell protects peas as they grow. Pod.
Pod. A pod is a shell that covers seeds. Vaina. Una vaina es una cáscara que cubre las semillas.
A pod is the shell that covers the seeds. So if like our green beans or our snap peas that we get at school for our snack, they have pods over the peas, the seeds in the plant. Now, tell me, do you like eating the pod of a snap pea? I know, Mrs. Aisha, I love eating the pods, but some of you guys, I see you peel them out and only eat the peas. So tell me, do you like eating the pod? Yes or no? Okay, next word, soak. Say it, soak. The children soak the soil with water to help the seeds grow. Say it, soak. Soak.
Soak. To soak something is to make it completely wet with a liquid. Humedecer. Humedecer algo es mojarlo con un líquido.
Okay, soak is when you make something completely wet with a liquid. Now, when was a time you were completely soaked? The time Mrs. Isham was completely soaked is when she was in Washington, D.C. on a trip, and it started pouring rain, and there was no buses or a way to get to our hotel room. So by the time we got back, we were completely soaked, covered in rain. All right, next one, soften. Can you everyone say soften? Ready? Soften. The boiling water will soften the noodles. Say it, soften.
Soften. To soften is to make something softer or less hard. Suavizar. Suavizar algo es hacerlo más suave o menos duro.
Okay, soften is to make something less hard. Now tell me, what's something that you soften? I know. This last weekend was Easter, and Mrs. Isham's grandpa loves carrot cake, and on carrot cake we always put cream cheese frosting. Now to make cream cheese frosting, I have to soften the butter and the cream cheese before I make it. So I make it less hard. So instead of leaving it in the fridge, I leave it on the counter so it will soften or become less hard. What is something you soften? Think about it. All right, the next word, root. Can you say root? Ready? Root! The root of this plant goes deep into the soil. Say it again, root. Let's see what root means.
Root.
Let's try it again.
Root. A root is a part of a plant that grows down into the ground. The root of a plant draws water and minerals from the earth. Raíz. Una raíz es la parte de la planta que crece debajo de la tierra. La raíz de una planta absorbe agua y minerales de la tierra.
Okay, root is the part of the plant that grows down into the ground that draws up water and minerals. Everyone point to the root here in the picture. Root. Awesome. Next one is shoot. Everyone say shoot. Shoot. We planted seeds in the ground. Later we saw a shoot begin to grow. Say it, shoot. Now this is the opposite of root. Root goes down, shoot goes, let's guess it, up.
Shoot. A shoot is a plant that has just begun to grow. Brote. Un brote es una planta que recién comienza a crecer.
Shoot. So this is the part that is the plant that begins to grow. Now it grows both ways. So when you have a seed, it will make a shoot that goes up and then a root that goes down. The root is above the soil. Let's say shoot one more time. Ready? Shoot. Mrs. Isham has a whole bunch of shoots right now growing in her little greenhouse. I planted some seeds and they are just barely beginning to grow. They kind of look just like that. I'll have to send y'all a picture. They're pretty exciting. Okay, next word is nutrition. Say it, nutrition. Eating vegetables is a good way to get the nutrition that your body needs. Say it one more time, nutrition.
Nutrition. When we eat healthy food, our bodies get the nutrition needed to grow and stay healthy. Nutrientes. Cuando comemos comida saludable, nuestro cuerpo obtiene los nutrientes que necesitamos para crecer y estar sanos.
All right. Nutrition is the things that we need to make our bodies grow and stay healthy, and we get our nutrition from food. Now, we need to be eating really good food right now, especially since we don't want to get this nasty sickness. So, good nutrition is things like, we have good here, carrots and peas and lettuce, corn here. Now tell me, is the Snickers candy bar good nutrition? No, it's not. It's not going to make your health healthy. It may taste good, but it's not exactly what your body needs. Your body needs good, healthy food. Let's say nutrition one more time. Ready? Nutrition. All right. The next word is tasty. Can we say tasty? Tasty. I ate the whole apple because it was so tasty. Say it again, tasty.
Tasty. If something is tasty, it has a good flavor. Gustoso. Si algo es gustoso, tiene buen sabor.
Okay, tasty is something that tastes really, really good. It has good flavor. Now, tasty. What's something tasty I ate today? Oh, I will tell you. Everyone know who Miss Stimson is? Miss Stimson is a 4th grade teacher at MJE. She brought me some, they're called Scotchy-Roos. They're like Cheerios with caramel sauce type thing with chocolate on top. Oh boy, they're tasty. Now they might not be good for nutrition. They're not exactly what my body needs, but man, are they tasty. Let's say it one more time. Ready? Tasty. Okay, next I'm going to pull this up. We are going to talk about our vocabulary strategy for this week. It's called context clues. Can everyone say context clues? Say it. Context clues. Clues in the text that good readers use to figure out the meaning of an unknown word. So today we're going to read the sentences around the unknown word. We're going to look at the text features, think about the word parts, what word comes to mind, and then substitute that word, the unknown word, and ask ourselves, does that make sense? So, I know this is, let's see if I can get here. Okay, so let's talk. Wolves like to stay in their pack, so we want to know what pack means. They do not like to leave their group. Pack. Does pack mean A, a bag, B, a box, C, a group, Or D, a store. Let's go back here. Wolves like to stay in their pack. They do not like to leave their group. Well, we're talking about wolves here. So would wolves be having a bag? No. A box? No. Are we talking about a store? No. Wolves are pack needs to meet group. They do not leave their group here. Let's do this one. We did not do a good job on our homework, so our teacher made us redo it. We're trying to find out what redo means. So let's think. We did not do a good job on our homework. Homework is a clue. Here's a context clue here. So our teacher made us redo it. If we didn't do a good job and she made us redo it, does that mean to throw it away? Well, if you didn't do a good job, maybe someone would make you throw it away. But as a teacher, you'd probably have to, color it? No. Forget it? No. Do it again? Let's put it back in our sentence. We did not do a good job on our homework, so our teacher made us do it again. Does that make sense? Yeah, it definitely does. Good job, second graders. Let's see. Ooh, let's do this one. The squirrel dashed into the street. My mom tried not to hit it with the car. We're trying to figure out what dashed means. The squirrel dashed into the street. My mom tried not to hit it with a car. So I have a context clue of squirrel. That's an animal. Into the street. And she tried not to hit it. So dashed, would dashed mean crawl? The squirrel crawled into the street. My mom tried not to hit it. Well, if it was crawling into the street, it would be pretty easy not to hit something, right? What about tiptoed? Ooh, could a squirrel tiptoe? Does that make sense? The squirrel tiptoed into the street. Well, if we were make-believe, maybe. What about dance? The squirrel danced into the street. Well, that doesn't make sense either. Oh, what about this one? The squirrel ran quickly into the street. My mom tried not to hit it with the car. Does that make sense? Yeah. So do you think dashed is the same as ran quickly? Yeah, I think so too. Let's maybe do one more. Let's do the one over here. The man who owns the bank is wealthy. He has lots of money. Wealthy. We're trying to figure out what wealthy means. The man who owns a bank. Okay, let's think about it. What is a bank? A bank is where you put money, where they have you store your money. So they keep your money for you. And if he has lots of money, what do you think a wealthy means? That he's smart, funny, rich, or happy? If he owns a bank and he has lots of money, does wealthy mean smart, funny, rich, or happy? Shout it out if you know. Rich. Yep. He is definitely rich. All right, second graders, today we learned our vocabulary words and how to use context clues to figure out the vocabulary word in a sentence. So you are going to read the sentence and figure out, be an investigator like this guy down here to try to find out what that word means. All right, second graders, I hope you have a great day. I sure miss you all, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.